Hi, I'm Aushley Audrain, author of The Instinct, and I am so excited that The Instinct is coming to readers there in Greece. The Instinct is about a woman named Blythe, who comes from a history of women who have struggled greatly with motherhood. And she's determined that she's going to break this cycle, that she's going to be the very warm, present, engaged mother that she always hoped she had. She and her husband welcome a baby named Violet. But it's not long until she starts to believe there is something wrong with Violet. She's aloof and distant and quite an angry little girl, and soon begins to act maliciously towards other children at preschool. The problem is, of course, that her husband cannot see in their daughter what Blythe sees. He thinks this is very much a result of the maternal anxiety she's carried for so long. They try to move on and have another baby named Sam. And in Sam, Blythe finds that maternal connection she's always hoped for, until something in the family goes tragically wrong and they are forced to take a look at who their daughter is, who Blythe really is, what has happened, and the family unravels from there. I started writing The Instinct when my own son was about 6 months old. I was thinking a lot in those days about the expectations of motherhood, how society teaches us we should feel about motherhood, how we should be as mothers, even the way that we were meant to speak about motherhood. And I really wanted to explore in fiction, what would happen on one woman's journey if motherhood really did turn out to be nothing like what she'd hoped for, but in fact was everything she had always feared about motherhood and who she'd be as a mother. I think it's also a story that explores just the idea of nature versus nurture, and what makes us as people, and what we owe our children within the context of that. It's also very much a novel about marriage and exploring, that weight of parenthood on a marriage, how that can change people and change a relationship quite significantly. Most importantly, though, I think The Instinct is a book that looks at the importance of listening to women's truths, and making space for women's experiences, especially when those experiences might fall outside of the typical norm or what we expect of them. And it really takes a look at, the damaging impact of what can happen to a person when they don't feel believed and when we don't listen to them. Of course, as a writer, I really hope also that this book is a page turner. I've been so lucky to hear from readers who've said they've been up very late at night, turning the page, eager to get to the end to see what happens to Blythe and her family. And that's very meaningful to me because that's my favorite kind of reading experience to have as well. So I really hope that readers in Greece will enjoy The Instinct. Please let me know what you think. I can't wait to hear. Thank you.